Alright, remember to allocate all the powers. Okay. Not too bad. Strix 2. Of course... Okay, so the thing, like, we need to look out for... The thing we need to look out for, we need to keep in mind, is titanium. Titanium is a thing that I really need. Lead is definitely not bad. Rocky Desert. Also, I mean, like, really... Plateau? Ooh. Never seen a plateau in this game, so I have to see.
We might find some minerals out there, if nothing else.
Of course. Well. I guess that's one direction we can go. I really kind of wonder also. So, when you become a Starborn, when you start the New Game Plus, you do have... you get a suit. And that suit, if you were to compare that suit to any one piece of armor, it is better, it is like the best armor, right? But when you add a spacesuit, a pack, and a helmet, all of those are better than, like, the actual, like, starter armor for, or the Starborn armor is not better because it's all in one. And you can easily get better numbers if, you know, you have if you have the individual pieces. Which is interesting. But also makes it really weird because, like, sure, it's really obvious to tell that, like, oh, you're Starborn because you have this armor. It's really easy to distinguish that, but, like, really? I don't know. Because, like, and these ships, like, I guess, in all fairness, nothing resists their damage types, I guess. Also, I'm actually genuinely amazed that I can just get on these ships. I don't understand that. What do I need to find? Water. Oh, what? Something over there. Iron? I hadn't found iron yet? Oh, okay. I think iron isn't, like, one of the most common elements, but it's, like, allegedly, it's pretty common in the galaxy. Allegedly. There we go. Just missing... what's it? Benzene? Okay. Find it in no time. I mean, this is... There's also something really lovely about, like... I mean, it doesn't have an atmosphere, it isn't breathable, you're not going to be able to do stuff here, but... You know, that's not... It's not the end of the world. The suit stays on. You know. You know, I think also, just having accidentally started to put down an outpost there, I kind of feel like... Well, I don't know. I don't know what all the traits, how all the traits necessarily... In all fairness, I don't know how all the traits pass over into the New Game Plus. Like, what happens for your parents? Like, because technically they're not your parents. They're an alternate use parents, right? In a parallel universe, so like... How the fuck does that work? I don't know. And, like, is there a point where you have to actually, like, find yourself? And, like... do something there? That seems... I don't know, it seems weird. But also, maybe inevitable also. I don't know. Dude, I wanted to actually fucking fight some Starborn. And now they're not showing up. They're like, oh, hey, you want a free ship? Not only do you want a free ship, but do you want, like, a free weird ship that you can't do anything with? I'm sure one of these ships, like, I'm gonna enter, they're gonna be in there. Either it's gonna be immediate combat, or there's gonna be, like, conversation with one. You know what? Actually, so I haven't... So I've, like, tested out the New Game Plus thing twice. You know. To get an idea... of what exactly I wanted to do. If I wanted to, you know... If I did want to... do a New Game Plus or not. What was I saying? God, what was I saying? Oh yeah, but I didn't try, so you can either, like, go into a new universe or you can go back, and I don't know what happens if you go back. I assume you still have the armillary, and, like, that new game, like, you can just, you know, you can go back and have that knowledge, and I don't know if you would be considered Starborn or not, or what would happen exactly. What's the... Yeah, let's just... Frozen Mountains, boom. Lovely. Well, let's see what this natural thing is. But yeah, so that is one thing I might consider, but like, I don't know. It's also gotta be like a really weird thing, right? Of like, it's kind of not necessarily the time travel thing, but like the being able to rewind time thing, where like from like Life is Strange, where like you can rewind time and your actions don't necessarily have consequences because you can rewind and change things to get what you consider the best outcome. But at some point, you know, you have to actually live with your decisions. And sure, I mean, theoretically in Life is Strange, the game ends with like you having to realizing that you've made a terrible, terrible mistake, and you have to like rewind back to the beginning and just let a thing play out. But yeah. Like, but you know, I mean, here with the Starborn thing, you can just like, oh, okay, I'm gonna try seeing what would happen if I sided with the UC. What if I sided with the Freestar Rangers? What if I did this one thing differently? What if I did this one thing differently? Then you could like go and make your perfect universe. I guess is like, I don't know. Also gets back into the Force thing I was talking about quite a few planets ago, with like the, you know, well, I mean, what do you use the power for to like, you know, do you sort of like, you know, you have to make sure you don't necessarily just like consume the power for power's sake or whatever. So, yeah. I'm trying to just decide, well, I think that's about all we're gonna do here. Not a lot to do in Strix, but hey, it's not too bad. Till next time, have a good day, great day, even. Chowskis.